lately the impact of our general orientation, of one's general orientation toward life has been on my mind. Something that comes to mind as I ponder that is a quote from Albert Einstein. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially he said something along the lines of the most important decision that anyone can make in their life is whether they live in a friendly universe or a hostile universe. And of course, that's not a decision that you make and stick with forever. I mean, it's really more of a moment to moment, day to day kind of a thing. Sometimes you feel like things are a little friendlier, and sometimes a little more hostile. Also, you may or may not be aware that Einstein was actually really into esoteric subject matter. His free time, I guess, was consumed with a lot of that. Pretty sure Isis Unveiled by Madame Blavatsky was his favorite book. Anyway, I don't mean to make this about Einstein, but just, that's just as a reference. The point here, and I agree with it, that is such a key point in what generates the circumstances of our lives. Because one person can be, or even the same person, take them and be able to transplant them back in time where, say, they were taking a the friendly universe orientation one time and the hostile universe orientation another time in the same set of circumstances. I guarantee you the way they see it, the way they experience it, and even the outcome from it is going to be diametrically opposed based on that simple orientation. And I'm reticent to state this as fact because everything that any of us say is essentially our own opinion and based on our experience. But I will tell you, and I invite you to test this out yourself. Everything that happens in our lives sort of matriculates from that one point of orientation. Basically where you're coming from, how you're seeing things, to what that you attribute anything that happens, anything that's going on. Is the world against you, or is it trying to show you something? Is it trying to help you? Is it on your side? That's ultimately, and again, we can say this is my opinion if you want, but I promise you, it's the truth. Try testing it out. It takes a lot of work, a lot of focus to peel back layer upon layer upon layer until you finally get to that place where you really are. When you say I this, I that, your I is right there in that place where the orientation is, where your attitude is. Everything that comes after that, really, even though you may believe that you're making choices, the way things are is so complex and so hidden from our immediate experience that we may believe that we're making choices, may believe that we're exercising free will. But by the time it gets to action, so much has already, and again, this happens, we could say, beyond time and space, really. it happens so quickly that we won't be able to discern it. We're not able to really discern it until we've worked on it and focused on it. Then you begin to see, and I invite any one of you who happen to see this, just to test it out. Give it a shot, work on it, see what kind of a difference that it makes. Friendly universe or hostile universe? Think about it.